So very good afternoon, students. So how are you all?
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. Fine.
Very good. So very good afternoon. So I will request all of you to switch on your camera. And today, basically, some of you who has not done the presentation on drones, right? I will request all of you to basically do the presentation. So I have, let me check my list. I see KTC Hubli has done. So I want to tell thanks a lot, all of you, because you have come forward and done all the presentation. Then I am seeing the students from Vaishali Computers. You have also done your presentation. So again, thanks a lot, all of you. So this is based on your improvements only. We want you to communicate in a proper, basically how you're doing the presentation, and you can provide your feedback. Next is I see VVS Shahapur, and where I can see only few of you have teams has done the presentation. So I will start with VVS Shahapur first, and then we'll go to the other centers. Right? So I just wanted to know from VVS Shahapur who want to present first. Hello, VVS Shahapur, are you there?
Anupama?
Good afternoon, sir.
A very good afternoon.
Sir,
So
there
again,
is some technical issue, sir. After 10 minutes or 10
sure.
minutes, we are present, sir.
Okay, no problem. So let me go to the then other centers. So after that, I will go to the center that is SSC Haveri. So Afrin and your team. So if you can ask your team to present, and I will request all of the students and everybody L2B, please come on the switch on your camera.
Sir, just a minute. Students
Sure.
join.
Sure.
Just sharing the screens.
Sure. Great. So I can see your screen. So there are two teams. So this is the which team? Team number 1 and team number 2 you're presenting now?
So they have reformed the group from
Okay.
Haveri. Right side,
Okay.
I have given sir, that details.
Okay,
New.
okay. So new group. Yeah, yeah. Okay, for today's presentation. Yeah. So yeah, you can go ahead and do your presentation.
Shall I start?
Yeah, please start.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Afrin Banu. I'm
Yeah. So I think there are echoing voices echoing. Maybe others in the room, please put your computers on mute. So only have only one speaker in your room.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Afrin Banu. I am from SSC Haveri. Today, I am presenting in drones. My team name is Priyanka, Viraj, Nishat, and Radhika.
Yes, please go ahead.
These are all contents. What is drone introduction, history, types of drones, hybrid drones, applications, components of hybrid drones, working mechanism, guidelines, and features of drones. The first one, what is drone? The drone is a common name of every unmanned aerial vehicles with the name in mind. A common features of all drones in the apparent lack of pilots on board, a level of autonomy that makes it very safe and practical to fly. The pilot is always secure and safe from anything the drones experience during its flight. The autonomy can range significantly to cover advanced autonomy features that really and sensors, cameras, and detectors to calculate and predict the vehicle's movements. The different drones may lack in size, width, parts, range, flights, time, or many other factors. But the autonomy characteristics.
So, Afrin, just to tell you, a good presenter, since I know you have put a lot of efforts build these slides. A good presenter should not read what is there in the slides. Who are the viewers can already see what is there. So, as a good presenter, and this is to everybody, right? What you need to know the storyline. You need to basically, for each slide, what are the 3 points or 4 points you want to mention, you have to stress. And you need to basically tell like a storytelling for these slides, and you should not read it out, right? So next time onwards, I want to see that improvement in all of you, and that will make you a very good presenters, right? So you need to glue all your viewers attracted toward your speech, and that you can only do when you are able to articulate what is in the slide in your own language, not the words that are written in the slides. Yeah, please continue.
The next slide will be continue, Priyanka.
Good afternoon, sir. Myself, Priyanka. Here, the introduction of drone. The concept of drone dates back of the mid-1800s when the Australia attacked Venice using unmanned guns stuffed with explosives. The first recorded use of unmanned aerial vehicle for war fighting occurred on August 22 in 1849 when the Austrians attacked Vietnam with unmanned guns filled with explosives. The history of drones shows that even though initial interest in drones technology was military, there are many uses of commercial drones today. So the commercial all were using these drones today most. So the historical origin of commercial drones can be traced to Otto Lithal, who is given credited for building the first working manned glider recorded on video and documentations in 1891. Here, that black back of the slide who is standing, he is the record. He is the person who working man glider. The next slide is
yeah. So thanks, Priyanka, to provide good information. I think most of the students may not be knowing this. So thanks for enlightening all the students here. So,
thank you.
so this is what I want all of you to do some research or go to the internet and come out with some new ideas and what has happened, right? So good. So please proceed.
Here is the glance of history. Two columns. First column is period and second column is development. Here, how the period is going. the developments are increasing. Here is the first World War first and Second War, and from 1950 to 60 and late 20th century, late 2000s. Here are the developments, how it is developed. Next slide will be continued by Viraj.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Viraj. Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, very good afternoon. So just to tell Priyanka, be confident. There is no, when you're speaking, you absolutely be confident and you walk through your slides, okay? Don't be afraid. Yeah, please continue.
Good afternoon, sir, and good afternoon, everyone. My name is Viraj. So I'll be explaining about types of drones, and we'll be studying in depth about hybrid drones, its working mechanism, and guidelines about the drones, and also its applications. So coming to the multi-rotor drones, multi-rotor in the sense, it has more rotor. Rotor in the sense the propellers, blades, which are attached to the drones for flying. So multi-rotors in the sense it has 2, 4, 6, and also 12 propellers. So it is called as multi-rotor drones, and it is used for mostly it is used for aerial photography, videography, and surveillance. Next, fixed wing drones. Fixed wing drones in the sense it is like aeroplanes. So it has wings and even it has propellers. So it is called as fixed wing drones, and it is used for long distance. So it can fly for a long time, and it is mostly used for surveying, mapping, and monitoring wildlife. So next is single rotor drones. Single rotor drones is similar to helicopter. So one propellers or the blades at the head and another at the tail. So the head, which helps the drones to fly, to lift, and the propellers at the tail, it helps the drone to control and stability. So this single rotor drones is very difficult to fly than the other types of drones. So coming to the hybrid drones. Hybrid drones. So we'll be learning about in depth about hybrid drones. So hybrid drones it also has wings and propellers. So hybrid drones it is mostly used for military surveillance and rescue operations and all. So in hybrid drones, here are the components of hybrid drones: frames, motors, propellers, electronic speed controllers, flight controller, battery, radio transmitter and receiver, GPS module, camera and gimbal. In next slide, we'll be learning about all this. So GPS module. So GPS module, it is used for navigation, mapping, and all. GPS module. And next, flight controller. Flight controller is the brain of the drone. So it controls all the movements of the drones. It controls stability, movement, and all the other factors. So it is the brain of the drone. So motor controller. It helps the drone in maintaining the speed and all. So next, lithium polymer battery. So lithium polymer battery is used in hybrid drones. So it is using this, we can fly a drone for approximate 20 to 30 minutes. So to increase the flight duration, hybrid generators are used. Hybrid generator, it converts chemical energy, which is fuel. It converts chemical energy into mechanical energy, and then the mechanical into electrical energy, so that the drone can fly for a higher period. So hybrid generator are mostly used in hybrid drones, so that it can fly for a long time. So gimbal attitude control. So it is the camera supporter. Even if the drone moves, so the gimbal supports the camera and it stiffs the camera at the particular moment. So cameras are placed in the drones, and next RC receiver. So RC receivers are the signals that that we can control it from the ground. So we have a remote control that is called as a RC transmitter, also called as TX. So the remote we control from the hand, it is received to the RC receiver, which is placed in the drones. So next slide. So this is the working mechanism. So here are the propellers. So the more the propellers move at the high speed, it lifts the drone, and the weight it drags the drone to the downside, so that it controls the stability. So quadcopter. So quadcopter, here is the picture that how to fly a quadcopter. So if we move quadcopter, in the sense it has 4 propellers. So if we move the 4 propellers at the high speed, then the drone will move upwards, and to pitch, to move forward and backward. To move forward, we should the back propellers should be at the high speed, so it moves forward. And to move backward, the front one should be at the high speed, so that it will move backwards. And to roll the opposite propellers should be at the high speed, so that it can go right and left. And to yaw in this sense, to rotate, so the diagonal propellers should be at the high speed, so it the quadcopters rotated at the anti-clockwise. So this was the working mechanism and how to fly a quadcopter. So next slide.
Okay, just to add on to this, you can think of adding solar also. For example, in Karnataka, in Bangalore, in fact, there is a called Garuda Aerospace, who is basically a startup company who has created a solar powered drone called Suraj, right? And it has been shown into the Aero India show also in, this year. Just wanted to let you know. So there are also possibilities with a solar panel, your drone can fly much longer. Okay, just for your information. Please continue. Good.
So here is the demo video, like how the drone is used in
Poland developing B mini drones that can assist with ground attacks. A Polish company has been developing mini drones called B, which can be deployed on recon. A Polish company has which can monitor the also set up as mobile phone connections or Wi-Fi signals may not be available in battle environments. The drone is designed to act as a guided missile, as video footage enables troops to lock down on a target. Designed to be used as a dense urban setting, the B mini drone are now undergoing tests in different environments such as desert, jungle, and high altitudes.
Your smartest, most insightful.
Here we saw the video like how the drones has helped in military surveillance, so that we can see the enemies on the opposite side, so where they are located and their movements and all. So it is, and the drone is helped to see that all the movements of the enemy. So next slide. Next. Escape mode. Next. Escape mode. Previous one. Applications. So applications will be explained by Nishat.
Good afternoon, sir.
A very good afternoon.
Here are the applications of hybrid drones. They are used for long range and heavy payload applications such as search and rescue operations. Here, drones are potentially life-saving tools for operations and providing critical support to team for reducing the risk for humans. The next one is crop management. Crop management, farmers can use drones to track crops fertility and observe where the apply resource like fertilizer and the toxic. Third one is military surveillance. Surveillance is the monitoring of human activities and behavior in order to collect, influence, manage of the direct information. And the last one is emergency response. An emergency drop helps workers to find out lost people more quickly, and it helps to search hard to like damage buildings, etc. Hybrid drones are often more practical and costly efficient than traditional aircrafts. Thank you. Next slide will be continued by Radhika.
Yeah, thank you. In fact, we should also stage, for example, using the image recognition or facial recognition, you can also help to find the people or the animals for if it is a wildlife. Each animal has got basically recognition basically on the paws or the footprints that is on the ground. So in the Western countries, that is also being used to track those animals, where they're moving, and whether there is an increase on the number of the, for example, tiger, elephant, whatever it is. So that is also getting tracked. So for the human also, if you want to identify, using the AI part, the facial recognition, you can try to identify from the crowd whether the person is there or not. Right? Okay, please continue.
Futures of drones. There are numerous potential enhancements that could be made to be drone in the future. Here are a few possibilities. Longer flight times. One of the most significant limitations of drones in their limited flight time due to the battery life. In the futures, advance in the battery technology may allow to drone to fly for a longer period of time. Improve AI and machine learning. As AI and machine learning technology continue to advance, drones could become smarter and more autonomous. They may be able to recognize and avoid the obstacles. Increase the payload capacity. Increase the payload capacity. Drones could be designed to carry a larger payload in the futures, such as a heavier camera or other specialized equipments, and improving the durability. Drones could made a more durable with large ability to withstand a harsh environment and rough landing, enhance the communication capabilities. Drones may be made with a better communication system in the futures, allow them the communication and more effective with the drones and expand range. Drones could be designed to fly a distance or stay in the air or longer period of time. This is all about drones. Thank you.
Thank you for your presentation. Only I will request you be confident when you're doing the presentation and do a little bit of prep, so that maybe the best thing is that you can do among your team members, or you can do in front of a mirror. Try to speak so that you don't basically think and talk when you're doing your presentation, right? So always remember, practice makes a man perfect. So for ourselves also, when we do a presentation, we always do a dry run among ourselves, so that when we do a final presentation, we are basically giving our best on that. So this will be a lesson for all of you in this session. Yeah. So thank you for your presentation again. So let's move on to the next team. So I think Sisti Infotech, you are ready. So, right? Oh, sorry, Sahapur, VVS Sahapur, you are ready. So, Sahapur, can we continue? Hello, VVS Sahapur, are you there? Is the
Hello,
technical?
sir. We are ready to present, sir.
Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah, please share your screen and also please come on the camera. So please switch on your camera, please. We can't hear anything. So please switch on your camera, and we can't hear the video you are playing. So please take help of your L2. You have to basically, when you start your Zoom, you have to tick a mark so that we can hear when your video is getting played. Team, are you ready?
Yes, sir. I am ready, sir.
Yes, please switch on your camera, please.
Sir, some network issue is there, sir.
Okay.
Sir, network issue is there.
Okay, so make it a full screen and please start your presentation.
Okay, sir. Madam. Hello, madam.
So this is again to everybody, when you're doing any presentation, please check that all your speakers, your cameras, or your laptop, everything is working fine. Of course, sometimes during presentation, I've seen my laptop crashed or there's some software not working, but those are rare cases. But you yourself need to be well prepared when you're coming for any presentation, right? So this will always help you to have a good presentation. Yeah, please continue.
Sir, 1 minute. Next screen, madam. Next screen. Sir, sir, in this done agriculture drone, sir, what is the introduction of agriculture drone, sir? Uses of drones in agriculture, how that you uses and activities of agriculture.
So please tell your name and your team member's name also when you're presenting, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Myself, Malangaraya. I am from US Computer Shopper. I am studying in PIPSM, Gulbarga University, Gulbarga. Now I explain agricultural drone, sir.
Okay, please continue.
Yes, madam, please screen the share. Sir, what is drone? Drone means a drone is a flying robot that can be remoted, controlled or fly autonomously using software. Control flights plans in its enabled systems that works in conjunction with onboard sensors and a global position. It means it's a work drone. It's in agriculture. Sir, drone that flying, sir. That robot that can be remotely controlled, sir. It's totally controlled by a remote, sir. Drone and sensor and global position system, sir. GPS, sir. And but next, introduction of agriculture drone. Agriculture drone is unnamed aerial vehicle used in agriculture operations, mostly in health optimization and monitoring crop growth and crop production. It helps to crop growth and crop productions, and it is used in agriculture, mostly in fields, sir. Madam, next screen. Uses of drones in agriculture. That one, the first one is mass data collection, land survey, seeds planting, using fertilizers, using pesticides, water irrigations. These are uses of drone agriculture, sir. Madam, next. Agriculture drone, creation of agricultural drone. There are too many technologies involved in today's agriculture, out of which spraying pesticides using drones is one of the emerging technologies. Today, we are all using drones, sir. Today, agriculture is very technologies are very technologies, and manual pesticides spraying causes many harmful side effects to the potential involved in the spreading process.
So think also how you can have inbuilt some IoT or sensors based on what is the amount of requirement of your fertilizer, pesticide to be given to the land. You can use it through drones, right? So you can build those things also. So
Yeah, sir.
yeah, so you think on that line also. Yeah, please continue.
Yeah, sir. The World Health Organization estimated as one of million cases of ill affected when spraying the pesticides in the crop field manually, sir.
So think of that. You need to basically check the nutrients of that soil, right? Based on the nutrients of the soil, you need to use the fertilizers, right? So those are the things, are the parameters you need to think through, and based on that, you can use your drone to apply that level of fertilizer that is required in that land. So you can inbuild those things also. Please continue.
Yes, sir. The, the- hello, sir. Hello.
Yes, I'm listening.
Hello?
Please continue. Yes, please continue. I'm listening.
Yes, sir. This paved this drone is mounted to the white spraying mechanism, sir. Today, pesticides, the external effects can range from mild skin irritation to birth defects, tumors, genetic changes, blood and nerve dusters, endurance depressions, coma are. Sir. Madam, next screen. Hello, madam. Hello, madam. Sir, this yes, sir. Battery, purpose, motor, ESC, sir. Madam, next. These are used, sir, components in drones. Flight controller, radio transmitter and receiver, video transmitter, FP camera and transmitter. These are components used in drones. Sir. Madam, next. Activity of agricultural drones, sir. Crop mapping and monitoring. Drones equipped crop mapping and monitoring, crop spraying, planting, irrigation monitoring, livestock monitoring. These are activity of agriculture drones, sir. First one, sir, crop mapping and monitoring. Drops equipped with cameras and sensors can be used to create high resolution maps on fields, which can help farmers to identify areas that require attention, such as nutrient defense and pest infection. So drones are using sensors and cameras to create high resolution maps on fields. And second on crop spraying. Drones can also be used to spray crops with pesticides, herbicides, or fertilizers, which can be more precise and efficient than traditional methods. Planting. Agricultural drones can be equipped with the seeds dispensers, allowing them to plant crops in precise and efficient manner. Planting. Now, irrigation monitoring. Drones can be used to monitor irrigation systems and identify areas that requires more or less water. It identifies less or high water. Sir. Livestock monitoring. Drones can be used to monitor livestock, including tracking their movements, identifying potential health issues, and counting the number of animals in herd. It's identifying the potential health and issues, sir. Livestock monitoring and animals in herd. Madam, next slide. Madam, next slide. Madam, next, madam. Benefits of agricultural drones. Crop crop monitoring and precious agriculture time and cost saving safety. These are benefits of agriculture. First one, agricultural drones equipped with cameras and sensors can provide farmers with real time information of crop health, uh, and plant growth, which can help them make more um, informed decisions about when to irrigate fertilizer to apply pesticides. Drones can be used to collect data on soil conditions, uh, plant health, and weather patterns, which can be used to create precise maps and farmland. This information can help farmers optimize planting and harvesting schedule, reduce waste, and increases yields. And now time and cost savings. Drones can cover large areas and farm quickly and easily, saving time and money. Many convenience such as walking the fields. It's quickly and areas. Farmers to easily money compared to traditional methods. Safety. Agricultural drones can be used to perform tasks such as spraying pesticides, which can be dangerous for women to do. By using drones, farmers can minimize the risk and injury to exposed to hazardous chemicals. Thank you, sir. Next slide will continue, my friend, sir. Venkanagoda.
Yeah, please continue. So can we go to the next team, please? Hello, Rilesh Shahpur. So
Hello, sir.
I've seen,
We are going to present on next, sir. After the 10 minutes, we are going to present, sir.
okay. Okay, then let me move on to the other center. I think next time when I come on next minute, after 10 minutes, please ask all your team members or the other teams to do the presentation one after another. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, so let's go to Chandrakant Technologies. That is there in my list. So next is Chandrakant Technologies. Hello, Chandrakant Technologies, are you ready? Hello.
Sir, I
Ashwin.
think Chandrakant Technology, they have not joined, I think.
Okay. So please take a
Kavita
note.
computers are ready, sir.
Yeah, I'm just going
Last
one
time.
by one. Yeah, so I'm just going one by one. Next is Oasis Academy. So they're there. Hari Lakshmi ma'am, or they're also not there today? Oasis Academy, are they there today?
I don't think they've joined, sir. They have also not joined it.
Okay, please ask them to join tomorrow.
Okay, sir.
Okay, next I go to Vaishnavi Computers. Are you ready? Otherwise, let's go to Kavita Computers. I think they're already ready. Let's go to let's go to Kavita Computers. So Kavita Computers, please start.
Hello,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah, Kavita Computers, please start.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Very good afternoon.
So, myself, Archana Patil, sir. Ka-
Yes, very good afternoon. Please continue.
From Kavita Computers, on behalf of my team, sir. Sir, can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, sir. Can I start, sir?
Yeah, so please switch on your camera also, please. Yeah, please start.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Yeah, please.
Sir. So here I am chosen the topic of the drone healthcare, sir. Hello.
Yes, I can hear you. Can you make your screen full screen, please? Your presentation on the full screen.
Yes, sure, sir. So my topic about the drone in healthcare, sir.
Good. Please continue.
And so I would explain about the what is drone and some important points about the drone in medical field, sir. And how to use the drones in medical fields and healthcare, sir. And some technical details of drones and blood delivery and organs delivery, limitations of medical drones and search and rescue operations in drones, sir. Hello.
Yes, I'm listening. Please continue.
And we commonly know about the what is drone, sir. Drone is nothing but it's a unmanned aircraft vehicle, sir. And its use of unmanned aircraft carries cameras or sensor to gather intelligence start in 1950, sir, and has developed steadily since then. And aircraft without a human pilot aboard. Commonly known as drone is unmanned aerial vehicle, is an aircraft without any human pilot or crew passenger on board. Then we commonly know about the uses of drones in healthcare. To transporting blood and other supplies like medicine, vaccines, some human important organs like eyes, kidneys, and like and then research and rescue during disaster and calamities, pre-hospital and emergency care. So we already know about the what is drone, and let's come to the next point, how to use the drone in medical field. Drones are a powerful tool for transporting medical supplies to remote locations. Healthcare providers also use drones to provide better care. They're providing aerial views that can be seen from the ground. These are using drones in healthcare, sir. And also drones can be used to transfer organ from donor to patient, often between 4 to 36 hours, depending on the type of organ. Drones could make organ delivery faster and safe and most cost effective, sir. Then another point of drone in healthcare, the Indian Council of Medical Research has published guidelines for using drones in the healthcare sector to ensure universal access to medicines and vaccines and other medical supplies, particularly in remote areas of this country, sir. And some technical points is there, sir. The drones is medical.
See, you have good content, so don't worry. Please continue. Be confident. That's it. Please continue.
Okay, sir. Good. And let's come to the point about the blood delivery and others organs delivery, sir. Autonomous drones would apply the blood from a distribution but of the healthcare facilities, sir. And then the blood container with an IV bag would be delivered in in an insulated cardboard box, and the drone would zip bags. Estimated each drone can make up to soon delivery per estimated each drone can make up to 500 delivery per day, sir. And organ delivery are also very fast and very safely, sir. Drone, a pair of human kidneys and eyes and some important organs would be transported by drones very soon, sir. Sensor
So
could
one
be,
comment is that don't use the comment full stop as sir. Okay, so please be when you're speaking, be confident and keep continuing. Okay, please continue.
okay, sir. Sensor could be retrofitted to monitor organs in real time. It can also have a parachute recover system in case of aircraft failed. The custom-made drone capable of carrying the additional weight of an organ can also uh, can also handboard cameras and organ tracking and communications and safety system for flight over an urban densely populated area. And then search and rescue operation. Patrolling drones can be used to save people stuck in a natural calamity. The drone use sensor night vision cameras and special system that works in high frequency to signature and
patrolling drone
movements.
to save first in natural the drones use thermal sensor
Just
and
introduce yourself. Yeah, just introduce yourself and then you speak, please.
And in India and the Indian Council of Medical Research that already is told, sir.
research
So in India, Uttarakhand has become the first Indian state to roll out drones in the healthcare sector, sir. The Indian Council of Medical Research has published guidelines for using drones in healthcare sector to ensure universal access to medicines, vaccines, and other medical supplies, particularly in remote areas of the country. So that's it, sir.
Okay, thank you for your presentation. I will just request you next time little bit do some prep work before among yourself, do the presentation so that you know when you're speaking, you have to be very, very confident. Right?
Sir.
So this will really help you in your presentation skills.
Okay, sir, sure, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Kavita Computers. So I will go to Srishti Computers. I hope you're all ready. Hello, Srishti Computers. Are you ready?
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, you're audible. So please tell your team number, your name, and you can start your presentation.
Yes, sir.
So can you make the camera towards you? Because half of you I can see. Yeah, now I can see you. Yeah, good. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, please continue.
Yes, is the screen visible?
No, I can't see the screen. I can see you, but I can't see your screen. So you have to share your screen.
Uh,
Yeah, I can see your screen. Please make it full.
yes, yes.
Yeah, make it a full screen.
Just a minute, sir. Yes, is the screen visible?
Yes, I can see the screen. Yes.
Yes, sir. So my name is Sriram and I am presenting from Srishti Infotech Kundapura. So the title that we choose for our drone is Home to Home Delivery. And the team name that we have given to our team, Group 1 from Srishti Infotech Kundapura is Small Town Devs. Means small town developers. Team members are Arpita, Kirti and me. So let's begin with the introduction. So our idea is to use drones for deliveries, like how courier boy in a town, if there is a courier boy, he takes the parcel from one side and delivers it to other side. So what our idea is that the person who wants to deliver from his house to the receiver's house, he can just call the drone from our company and send the parcels to the receiver's address. So there will be less time consumption also. So we'll look into this in front with the table of contents. First, we'll go through drone model, activity of the drone, benefits of the drone, and at the last, delivery mechanism. So drone model would be explained by me. So the drone that we are using is DJI Matrices 300 RTK. So the features of this drone is that it can carry up to a weight of 9 kg and range is up to 15 kilometer and flight time 55 minutes. So other extra features that we want to add this drone for our purpose is first of all, the drone is connected and controlled by the cloud. Means our drone is actually connected to a system that's a cloud system. So whatever action that the drone does, it will all be controlled by the cloud itself, so that the drone can be controlled by anywhere, wherever it is. So next one is automated traveling and sensing objects. Like when the drone is being given the command, it will go directly to the receiver's address and take the parcel from the receiver's address and go to the senders. I mean, from senders to the receivers, everything is automated. The drone does it by itself using AI. And a locker system for the delivery box. We are putting a locker system for the drone itself, like a fixed box for the drone, where the parcel would be placed inside the drone box, and the people who want or the sender or the receiver who want to keep or take the parcel from the box, they have to give some key or passwords to get that parcel out of the box. Next is self return to charging port. Like whenever the drone, after completing a task, is on low battery, the drone itself is commanded to come automatically to the charging point where it gets plugged to the charging port. And GPS location tracking is also being provided with our drone. And next one is sends a notification and alarms when trapped. Like if our drone gets trapped into some places, the drone starts beeping, like it will give alarm sound and send an notification to the notification to our company that where the drone is being struck, so that our drone can be brought back from wherever it is stuck. Next one feature is auto parachute when failure to flight. Like whenever drone is flying, and if due to some failure the uh, drone stops flying and it falls down, at that time what we have done is the drone gives an auto parachute option feature. Like whenever it's falling, the parachute comes out and it comes down slowly to the ground for the drone safety and the people who are below, for safety purpose. So the next topic is the activity of the drone, that would be explained my teammate Arpita. Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Arpita from Srishti Infotech Kundapur. Now I talking about activities of our drone. First activity, sender opens the drone company application. This activity, sender would need open our drone company applications on their smartphones or other devices. And second activity, sender enters the delivery details. Sender would need enter the delivery details. The details like a delivery time, destination address, and the weight of the item. The third activity, drone company AS select appropriate drone. Based on delivery details, our company AS select appropriate drone to the sender. The select like a weather condition and destination address. The next activity, drone dispatch to sender. After select the drone, our company will dispatch a drone to the sender location. The drone has been arrived, sender would verify. Our drone company provide a OTP. This OTP using sender would open the drone box and item load onto it and lock to the box. The next activity, drone delivery package to a recipient. This activity, drone will be take off and fly to the recipient location using a GPS navigation. Recipient also same activities here. Also, in this our company provide OTP to the recipient. This OTP is using a recipient will open the box and taking the item. All activities done. Our drone will back to our company. The last activity, sender and recipient receive a delivery confirmation. Both sender and recipient receive a delivery confirmation through our company application only. Thank you, sir. Next slide, I explain my teammate Kirti.
Yeah, very good. You're able to articulate very well. So please keep it up.
Good afternoon, sir. My
Good
name
afternoon.
is Kirti from Srishti Infotech Kundapur. Now I will explain about what are the benefits of a drone will provide. First point is about faster delivery times. Packages or goods can be delivered to their destination in a shorter amount of time compared to the traditional delivery methods. It reduces the time and cost efforts. It mainly useful for urgent or time sensitive deliveries. Next point is about reduced the transportation cost. Drones are typically more cost effective than traditional delivery methods. It requires the less fuel and maintenance. Next point is convenience. It is a more convenient to sender, both the sender and recipient. Sender will send the packages to a recipient without having to leave their location. It time and efforts for both the sender and the recipient. Next point is improved accessibility. Drones can reach a remote or hard to access locations and making them a valuable tool for delivering essential goods and services to the areas that are difficulty to reach by traditional transportation methods. So it will improve the accessibility. The next point is about enhance the safety. It mainly helpful for preventing the accident and injuries, as well as reduces the risk of damage to equipment or a property. Eco-friendly, it reduces the carbon emission, land disturbance, wildlife disturbance, and noise pollution. Next, competitive advantage. Competitive advantages means company will gain the competitive advantages by offering the faster, more efficient, and cost-effective services to their users. Next point is efficiency and cost saving. One of the main benefits of a drone, using the drone is that they can cover large areas quickly and efficiently, reducing the time and cost involved in completing the tasks such as mapping, surveying, or inspecting. Thank you, sir. The next slide will be explained by Sriram.
Yeah, so thank you. So I think 2 points to take away from your presentation is that one is a user experience your drone will going to provide, right? One is the competitive advantage. Another is basically the security aspect, I think, which one of your team members mentioned, that an SMS will be sent and only it will allow you to open the box, right? So this will provide some kind of security you're also providing. So others, there cannot be pilferage or others cannot steal the whatever the goods you're supplying it to the people, right? So these are the 2 things you should stress in your presentation also, because to the audience, why your product is the best or why the innovation you have developed or your company is going to do well, that also need to be articulated, right? So that this will help the viewers to understand that you have done a good thing, but that also the good thing also need to be communicated, right? Please continue.
Yes, sir. So next is the delivery mechanism. So how our drone actually works. So first the drone would be present in our company. The drone is located at presently in our company. So it is connected to the cloud. So the sender using our application, if he needs to deliver some package from from him to receiver, what he does is first he goes to our application and over there he selects what weight he is going to put on our drone and to what place he wants to send the drone to. So after that information he provides, the drone would come to the sender's address. So while the drone comes to the sender address, to make sure that the drone comes to the perfect or the candidate who has only made the drone to come to himself, so we are providing an OTP to the sender through our application itself. And when the drone comes to the sender's location, the drone prompts the user for OTP through the application itself. And when the sender puts the OTP, the drone comes down to the sender and lands nearby him, and the locker system is opened. So the sender can put whatever content or parcel he wants to put into the drone. So by that he puts the content or the parcel inside the locker system and it locks it and sends the drone to the receiver. Now the drone takes off and goes to the receiver's location. And on coming to the receiver's location, the receiver is also being prompted for the OTP. So when the receiver enters the OTP, the drone comes down and lands near to the receiver, and the receiver with the password provided by the sender opens the locker system and can get the product or content that a sender has sent to the receiver. So in this manner, the item is being secured and it doesn't get accessed by someone else. So this is the security that we provide here. And next, when the receiver takes and shuts the box, what this drone does is it comes back to our company and goes to the charging port. This all thing is controlled by the cloud and AI system. The technologies used here was, as I said, GPS tracking for going from company, sender, and to the receiver and coming back, and automated charging. And next one is a tracking system and all, and parachute for failure of flight and all also we have used here to make sure that everything works safely, and OTP verification to make sure that the correct person is booking our drone also. So that's what our drone would be doing. So it's like a service that we are providing from our drones. Like we are having drones and we are providing services of drones to the people who wants to deliver quickly and fastly, eco-friendly. So that was it. And thank you, sir. Team Small Town Devs, Group 1 from Srishti Infotech. Thank you, sir.
So thank you very much. I think your innovation can compete with Swiggy or Danjo or others also. Think through on that line, right? And if you can make it a cost effective, that can be a business proposal also. Very good. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thanks.
Next team, please. Hello team, please switch on your camera.
Just a minute.
Good afternoon, sir. I am Rakshita from Srishti Infotech Kundapura, Group 3. I am presenting a topic serving drone. In serving drone, the drone model is helpful to serving the food. So there is no need to a server to serving the food from table. This drone technology is used in hotel, within a hotel to serving the food. The drone is autonomous and which is uses artificial intelligence and computer vision technologies, and there is no need of human interaction in this drone. The activities of drones, first the customer will come to the hotel and ordering a food by using the digital menu. The digital menu, once the order is placed, that instruction is moved from digital menu to the chef. The chef will firstly prepare the food and that the food is loaded to the drone. While loading, which having a special tray to hold the food to securely secure the food while flight. And next is program the drone. Then after load the food to the drone, then the chef is need to program the drone to the exact coordinate of the tables. Then drone will move to the kitchen to the exact table based on the table number, and then deliver the food to the table, which has a special component to deliver the food, and then retrieve the drone from a table to the kitchen. Thank you, sir. Next slide is explained by my teammate Shubha.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Shubha. I'm explaining about the benefits of the drone. The first point is the faster and more efficient. Our drones can deliver food more faster than the traditional server can serve the food. And the second point is the increased table turnover. By delivering food faster, drones can help to restaurant to customer in less time. It increases the table turnover, cost saving. In the restaurant potentially save their labor cost by using the drones, and it instead of human server, and it also uses the digital menu. They can pay online, therefore it can be also save the pay to cashier and increase the efficiency. Serving drones can program to follow the optimal routes, and it reducing the delivery, it reducing the and increasing the delivery times and increased efficiency in the restaurant operations.
So
The next
just to
point
let you
is
know, yeah, in a restaurant, you will find the waiters or the boys who comes and deliver. Some of the restaurants, if the number of people is less, right, you cannot attend to the guest who has come to the hotel or restaurant to have their food. Now, if you can automate it by drones, of course, the user experience of the people or the guest will be much, much more. Next is that what will happen is that you don't have to worry as an owner of the restaurant or a hotel that I don't have the number of boys to serve those people, right? So this will basically give a better user experience and also going to have the latency of getting the food from the kitchen to the table will be very, very less, right? Because you have the drones coming and serving it to you. So these are some of the benefits. You should always tell what is your product or what is the presentation you are doing it, right? Now, how it going to benefit the users. So just stress on those points also so that it makes an impact on the viewers. Okay, good. Please carry on.
Improved hygienes. Serving drones can be easily cleaned and it can be risk of cross contamination between the table and the or customers. Thank you. The next slide will be explained by my teammate.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir. My name is Aditya from 16 Footage. My topic is delivery mechanism of serving drone. The first point is the restaurant interface. The restaurant interface includes the menu display. The customer must order the food in the placed tablet in the table. In that only he has to order the food, and he can select the multiple orders. And also he can track his food orders and if it is prepared and loaded to the drone or not. And you can also see the estimated delivery time, if how much time it may take or else it is prepared or not. And at the same time, he has to pay the order amount when he orders food, because we have to we use very less number of workers, so that he has to pay online. And he is also give a feedback in that tablet only how is feeling this new technology, like serving the food in the drone. And the next one is delivery management system. The delivery management system is includes real-time order tracking. In the real-time order tracking, the customer can see that if the food the food is prepared or not, like that. And the next one is table management. And in the restaurant, there are so many tables. So each table has a different drones to serve, and each drones are pre mapping. Like if drone number 1 is must serve to the table number 1 only. So it is mapped like that only. And the next one is the landing zone. The landing zone, which includes the safety. Safety means it is the safety of the drone. The drone has included with the profiler, and the profiler is completely secured, because in the landing time, if the customer put their hands into the profiler, then there may be chances of a physical damage. So he can file the case on the restaurant, so they can get lost from that. So he can save that profiler, so that if the customer put their hand, the damage of their hand is a little bit less. And next one is accessibility. When the drone is bring their foods to the table, it has and deliver in the table. So the customer must take the food from the drone, and they have to serve themselves. If in the case of any like misleading, so if they don't know how to take this, they can take help from the helper, which is but the helper is very less in the hotel, so they can take help from the helper. And the next one is shape and size. The shape and size includes that what is the size of the drone. If the drone size is bigger than the table size, then we cannot drop the drone in the table. So the drone sizes must be small and compact. And the drone landing marking. The landing marking which includes the specified area on the table. So in the middle of the table, we have to make some place because it is always it must always empty. And when the time of delivery, the drone is delivery on that. The drone is drop on that place only. And the next one is navigation. The navigation which includes there is no interaction between the interact of a human. All the drones are automatically navigated. Like it is firstly mapped. So if the chef load the food to the drone, and if he give order to go, the drone will directly went to the table. And obstacle avoidance. Obstacle avoidance includes that the external like inside the hotel.
So you can say that you are already AI inbuilt. So there is a path from basically your cook, right, who's preparing the food, the kitchen, to the guest who's sitting in the table. So you have got each drone for each table, right? Now,
Yes,
when they're coming from the kitchen to the table
Yes,
where
sir.
your guest is sitting, now if there is another drone also bypassing or a human is walking in there, so your drone should be artificially intelligent to check is there any obstacles, and it will avoid it so there is no collision. And this is how you have inbuilt in your drones, right? Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So this
Yes,
is
sir.
what you need to also stress. Yeah, carry on.
Yes. Next one is a GPS tracker. So when the customer is tracking the order, so he has to know where is his drone. So we have to insert a GPS chip into the drone. And the next one is payload. The payload capacity of the drone is 5 kg except the drone weight. And the next one is safety protocol. The safety protocol includes the training. Before adopting this serving drone, we have to train that drone with how to go to the table and mapping everything before the implementation of the drone. And the next one is inspection and maintenance. When we adopting a new technology, we have to inspect and manage, because if it is work perfectly, then only it will stands in the market. So that we have to inspect, like a particular person has to see that drone working. And maintenance, if the battery is like peaks, so he has to change it, because in the middle of the serving, if the battery goes dead, then the drone will fall down. So he has to care about everything. And the next one is battery safety.
So you think of that, how you can have a preventive maintenance, right? You can have basically a sensor to check what is the battery life that is still remaining. And based on that, you can charge it. So if you have seen some of the houses, right? Now also the product is available in India. That is basically sweeping and mopping of the house. It can be done automatically. Now this is kind of a robot, which basically does the sweeping and mopping in the house. And after that, it comes itself to the charging station and get its charged. Now, as a operator, or if you're owning that house, what you need to do, for example, you can put it that 11 to 12 o'clock when I'm going in the office or I'm going for my studies, I want my sweeping and mopping machine to do all the sweeping and cleaning in my house, right? And it has got, for example, it's any obstacles is there, it will basically avoid that and hit that and will clean on your house. So by the time you come back, you will find your house is fully clean. So similarly, in your drone also, you have to adopt that. If there is any kind of a, how much is the battery level? If the battery level is low, for example, it is 10% is still remaining, it should go to the charging station automatically, right? And it should get charged, so that there is no problem, it should not fall down. Because if your drone fall down, for example, in somebody's plate or somebody's head, what will happen? Your reputation of your restaurant will go down. You don't want your restaurant to go down, reputation, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Right? So you have to think through. That is why when you're going to develop any product or any innovation, you need to think through how I want to make my product more user-friendly, how I want to have my product basically viable in the market? What is the differentiator I'm bringing into my product, right? So these are the things you need to also think through. Good, please continue.
The next one is flight plan. While flying the plane, fly the drone, we have to see the obstacles and hazards. Like what you say that if multiple drones flying at a time, so the drone must be avoid all the drone, and here it has to reach its destination, and it is the task for that drone. And the next one is customer safety. When the time of delivering a food to the table, the drone must be aware of the where the customer sitting, and if there is if any hands movement or near to the profiler, so the drone has to check that, and after that the drone must be get down. So thank you, sir.
Sorry, I was speaking on mute. I think good. Thank you for your presentation. And I think this has going to have a lot of viability in the market. I will ask you now, basically, the L2 or L3, can you please switch on the cameras for the whole Srishti Infotech so that I can see all of them also? So please switch on your camera. So thank you for your good innovative presentation. And in fact, this is what you need to think through, out of the box thinking, and which has got a viability. So this is how you will see a lot of innovations has come, right? And that is how, with our innovative mind, we can basically have a lot of startups. And with the startups, we can have a lot of good business ideas. And those business ideas can basically able to create a lot of job operation for in Karnataka and through the rest of the part of India. And you will find a lot of entrepreneurs, maybe some among you coming here, and maybe after a few years, we can find them to be absolutely doing huge amount of business, right? So I will be looking forward this kind of innovative thought process and also good ideas. And then we can look forward some of you to be budding entrepreneurs, right? So I want to go to the next presentation. Thank you. So Srishti Infotech, now it's group 2 or group 4? Who want to present?
No, sir.
Which group?
So group 3, group 4.
Group 4, okay. So what happened to group 2?
So they will present later.
Okay, no problem. Okay, group 4, please continue.
Yes. Yeah, okay, sir. So good afternoon, sir. We are going to present. Yeah. I'm Vaishnavi from System Protect. So yeah, I'm Vaishnavi from System Protect Kundapura. So we are going. Our team is going to present on the concept of virtual drone. No? So yeah, our team is going to present on virtual drone. So as all my team has presented on the physical drone, so we took this unique approach of creating on virtual drone. No? So as we all know that drone are used in each and every field. So even for photography, videography, and military purpose. So we are creating this virtual drone in virtual reality and augmented reality. So moving to the next slide. So these are the contents of the virtual drone, our drone. So activity of the virtual drone, benefits of our drone, and delivery mechanism of a virtual drone. So moving to the next slide, introduction. As I said before, that drone is created in virtual reality. So this would be a great experience for the users to operate the drones and have the experience of operating that. And without any experience, they can feel like a real environment. So this would be a great opportunity to use this platform. So moving to the next slide. Activities of a virtual drone. So I said before that basic operation, drone operation. So this will helpful to
operate the drones. Even in the accident, if this would be like this would create an environment of creating virtual drones so that we can handle the accidents that would be occurred in this virtual reality. So this won't even in fact this won't even affect real world also. So next point is that safety guidelines. This would create an if we want to create and operate the drone, we must follow some rules and regulations regarding that. So this will provide some safety guidelines also. For flight training is nothing but flight training is for the users who want to create who want to like who want to be want to have the training of pilot training, like this would create that even that environment also. So moving to the next point is that certificate and licensing. To purchase a drone, we want to certificate and licensing of DGCA. DGCA is nothing but the director of general and civil aviation. So before purchasing that drone, we must have the license and certificate of this drone. So this is necessary for the users. And next point is that competitions. So virtual reality would create an environment of even for enjoyment purpose also. So this through that we can create a drone race between the users also. This would be a very enjoyment for the users to have the great experience regarding the drones, and even they can show their drone demos in this virtual reality also. So moving to the next slide is that what are the benefits of a virtual drone will provide. So this would be explained by my teammate Dikshita. Over to you, Dikshita.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon. My name is Dikshita V from Sustain Protect. My topic is what benefit our virtual drone will provide. First one is realistic training. This helps in giving the realistic experience to the students in handling the drone, so that students will be giving virtual and environmental than the real physical drone. Next point is increased safety. Here, students can practice and controlling the drone so that any accident doesn't happen while controlling the drone in the real life. Next point is cost effective. Virtual reality drones are cost effective because it is a one-time investment. If damages takes place, it only affect on a virtual world. Next one is improved learning. Here there won't be pressure of any failureness because whatever happens, it will happen only in the virtual world, so that students can learn without any stress. Thank you, sir. Next point will be explained by my teammate Bhumika.
The drone is my name is Bhumika from Srasti Infotech Kundapur. Now I am going to presenting about delivery mechanism. Our drone is virtual drone, so it can be operated using a computer or mobile devices. It does not have any delivery mechanism in a traditional way, but it can be delivered by installing a software in a computer or a mobile devices. Some of the delivery mechanisms are tie up with the drone manufacturing companies. It means by tie up with the drone manufacturing companies, they can produce the new features of drone so that they can detect the defect by producing a virtual drone. And if any defect found, they can produce the effective drone. The next one is for promotional sample. The promotional sample is nothing but promoting a virtual drone in a college or some other function, so that the students can get to know about how to operate virtual drone and what the virtual drone is. And then and also it can be operated in a military environment. The next thing is drone education in a drone school. The student who wants to learn about the drone operation, they can easily learn the drone using a virtual drone, so that if they make any mistake, it does not become damage to it. Next, last slide about this drone is the conclusion. In conclusion, drone education is a virtual reality offers a safe, immersive, and engaging learning experience that can transform the way we teach and learn about the drone. This means that virtual reality drone is safe because if you made any mistake while operating it, it does not become any damage. It is immersive because it is a virtual drone and engaging learning. It is very useful to the student to how to operate the drone in operate the drone, and the students or the teachers does not are they're not have to buy the drone, or if you want to operate the drone, we have to make a license for that. These are not efficient in this virtual drone. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for your good presentation. Maybe some points regarding what are the benefits your drone, virtual drone is bringing. Maybe you could have prepared one slide and to show the difference from the other presenters, right? Otherwise, your presentation is quite good, and thank you for your team. So we can move on to the next team. So which team is ready now?
So Vishwas Technology from Mysore.
No, please wait. There are some more teams from the Sister Infotech. Let them finish, then you can go to your team.
Okay, sir.
So I'm seeing a lot of innovative ideas from Sister Infotech. So other basically teams, please take a clue from the Sister Infotech. As you can see, they're coming with some new ideas, right? So I want all of you to come out with new ideas, new thought process, out of box thinking, right? So this will give you an opportunity to learn, go through the internet. There's huge amount of material available. And also you can discuss among yourself to come out with some good ideas. Please continue. So which team, Sister Infotech, this one?
Team 5.
Okay, team 5, please continue. So team 5 and Sister Infotech, please come onto the cameras. Please open your cameras, please.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Amrita.
Yeah, very good afternoon, please. Yeah. Is there
Good
any
afternoon,
camera?
sir. My
Yeah,
name
very
is
good, very good.
Amrita. My teammates are Sindhana, Sumant. We are from Srishti Infotech Kundapur, Group 5. Today we are going to explain drones in agriculture. Drones in agriculture has several benefits. It gives real-time data on crop health and identifies the areas which need more attention. And drones have the ability to cover the large area, so it provides the great view of farms and its operation. And next is the activities of the drone. First one is the weather monitoring.
Yeah, you can be a little bit slow.
Weather monitoring is nothing but it gives the weather monitoring
be a little bit slow and
gives
be
the
confident.
information about weather condition.
Yeah, be a little bit slow. Don't worry, be a little bit slow. Yeah. Okay.
Gives the information about weather conditions such as temperature and the humidity. These information are helpful to the farmer while taking the information about harvesting and planting. Then next one is crop spraying. Crop spraying is nothing but drones are used to spray the
spray the crops with pesticides and other chemical. It will minimize the usage of chemicals and uh, also reduce the risk of overspray. And then next one is soil analysis. Drones are equipped with the sensor. It will measure the soil moisture capacity and temperature, and these are helpful to the farmer while taking the decision about uh, irrigation and fertilizer. And then crop mapping. Next one is crop mapping. It gives the high resolution of images. It gives the it gives the high resolution images. So it will give the information about crop.
Can you make your screen full screen, please?
Health and identify the areas that need more attention. Then next one is water quality monitoring. It will measure the quality of the water in river, lake, other water bodies which near to the agriculture area. Next one is disaster response. It gives the information about the it will estimate the damages to the crop by the natural disaster uh, such as fire and flood. Next will be explained by teammates Sinchana.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Sinchana from Team 5. Today I am going to explain about the benefits of the drone in agriculture sector. Improved efficiency. Drone can cover great distance at very shorter time. So it can gather the data and monitor the data. In this way, it can helps the farmer reduced cost. A single drone can do the work of 100 labors, and it reduces the need for manual labors, and it saves the time of the farmer, and it reduces the use of pesticides and chemicals. Improved accuracy. Drone is more accurate than normal labors. It will capture the high resolution images, and it will give the detailed view of the data to the farmer. Faster response time. It will collect the real time data and give it to the farmer, and it also allows the farmer to quickly identify and respond to the issues as they arise. Improved decision making. It will give the drone can collect the data that require it will collect the data about the areas that require high attention. So the farmer can concentrate on those areas, and they take the effective decision. In this way, they can improve their productivity as well as they can make profit. Reduce the environmental impacts. It helps to reduce the environmental impacts by minimizing the use of pesticides and chemicals. In this way, it allows the farmers to meet the sustainable goal. Thank you, sir. Next slide is explained by my teammate Sumant.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is
Very good
Suman
afternoon.
from Srishti Infotech. Today I will explain about the delivery mechanism of the drone in the agriculture. So, as we all know that implementing drone in the agriculture has several potential benefits, such as increasing efficiency and reducing the cost and etc. So we should take some steps to implementing the drone in the agriculture. So first one is determine the specific use case, which means drone can be used in the agriculture several ways, such as crop monitoring, crop mapping, crop spraying, and etc. So initially, we should determine the which use case is more important to our work and our need. Based on that, we should implement our drone in the agriculture. Next one is choose the right drone. After determining the specific use case, we should choose the right drone because several drones are available in the market. So we should choose the right drone for our work and our needs, like payload capacity, drone flight time, next on camera quality and software capability and etc. So next step is collect the data. After choosing the right drone, we should collect the data on the crops that we are monitoring, like aerial imaging, um, temperature reading, and etc. Next one is analyzing the data. After collecting the data, we should analyze the data using software tools and machine learning algorithms. Next step is take action. After analyzing the data, we should take the action based on the issues, like adding fertilizers and increasing crops health and etc. Last step is monitoring result. At last, we should monitor our result, like our drone is working properly or it can able to produce the desired output that we are needing. So next conclusion. Overall, implementing drone in the agriculture has it is a complex process because it requires a careful planning and data collection and analysis. However, if drone works properly, it can provide significant benefits and it makes agriculture more interesting. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for your presentation. Maybe you can give some benefits how your drone can bring to the agriculture, right? So some value addition. Maybe in the remote places, for example, if you've got a scattered land, right? For a farmer to go into those scattered lands, it becomes very difficult, right? Now, in the villages, you have seen who are the landowners or the farmers, right? They are having sometimes kind of scattered lands that are available to them. Now, if you want to basically monitor, survey all the scattered lands, if you want to go and give fertilizer or insecticides to those lands, it is becoming very, very tiring, and also it takes a lot of time. Using drone, you can do it much, much faster and with less time, isn't it? Hello, Sister. So I think these are some of the benefits you should also put in your presentation. Otherwise, your presentation is quite good. So thank you for your presentation. So we can move.
Thank you, sir.
To the next team in Sister Infotech. So which team is want to present? Second or sixth?
Yes.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon, sir. I'm Rachana from Sister Infotech, group number 6. Our team name is BitBrains. We have created a drone which is used in construction site. First of all, drone is an unmanned aerial vehicle, which is nothing but an aircraft, which is nothing but an aircraft. But it does not need any human pilot to operate. But we can use a remote to operate the drone. As I said before, we have created a drone which is used in construction site. This gives a much more benefits, like gives a accurate and quick data. This data can be used in many ways, like we can transfer this data to the clients or internal teams, or we can improve our safety, or we can complete our project in faster manner. And further will be explained by my teammate. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Sakshi from 16 Protect. I am explaining the activities of drone in technology in construction sites. First one, surveying. Drone can be surveyed the large construction site quickly and accurately, and capturing high resolution image and topographical maps and 3D models.
Second one, inspection. Drone can be inspect the hard to the reach area on construct the sites such as roofs, bridges, and towers. And third one, security. So, drone can be monitoring the construct the sites for security purpose of determining and identifying the intruders, providing the real-time alert on the security purpose. And environmental monitoring. Drone can be used to the environmental monitoring such as bridges, roofs, and the towers. And fifth one, mapping and modeling. Drone can be used to create a default maps and models on construct the sites and providing the accurate data for real time alert on executions of the construct the projects. And last one, monitoring. Drone can be used to the monitoring the construct the sites and real time alert on the image videos on the construct the sites. Thank you, sir. Further information given to Archana.
Good afternoon, sir. I am Archana. I will explain the benefits of in our drone. First benefits is to improve project management. It means in our drone can improve the project management. It is also
Can you please
reduce
explain
the
how
risk
your
of delays and cost overruns. That's the
hello
reason it is one of the benefits of in our drone. The second benefits is to
hello?
cost
Are you able to
and the
hear
time
me?
saving.
Are you able to hear me? Yeah. So how your drone is going to improve the project management? Can you explain me a little bit? Hello.
Yes.
Yeah.
In our drone can improve the project management. It provides the project manager with the real-time data and progress of construction project, and it is also improve the project management. It reduce the cost of delays and risk of delays and cost of overruns. That's the reason it is one of the benefits. The second benefit is to cost and time saving. It means in our drone can significantly reduce the time intensive data collections in this field, and it is also reduce the associated labor cost. The third benefit is to improve safety. It means in our drone can safety in the construction site more, and it is also more secure about the workplaces and work product. And it is only accessible only the qualified person only. That's the reason it is one of the benefits. The fourth benefit is to fast and on-demand image acquisition. It means on the construction side there is always contractor, engineering company, and it is also subcontractor for executing the work product. And the major advantages of in our drone is to provide the complete picture of the construction site on demand within a few hours. That's the reason it is one of the benefits. The last benefits is to enhance the accuracy. It means in our drone can equipped with cameras and other sensors can capture highly accurate data. It is all about benefits. Further will be explained by teammate Rachana.
Okay, just to add on to this, you talk about the project management, right? You need to understand how your basically drone can provide the benefit. For example, using the surveillance, right? Now, if you have to send the persons there, that cost is there for traveling that person. Next is that the time is consumed for the person to go there, get the photos and come back and process it. Whereas using your drone, you can send it multiple times. It is much faster. So you don't have to basically pay to the person who is going there. So these are some of the benefits you're going to get it using your drone. Maybe it is always good if you can quantify that maybe around 40% saving is there or something on that will give more realistic view when you're creating a presentation, right? So you have to make a more impactful presentation by giving some numbers, how your drone is able to save the time when you are using this drone rather than using the manual way of basically taking the survey. Okay, please continue.
Okay. The next one is delivery mechanism. I will be explaining delivery mechanism of our drone. The first one is payload capacity. The payload capacity of a drone determines how much weight it can carry at the time. In our drone, we have 2 to 5 kg payload capacity. In this, we can carry a simple map or like this in in our drone. And the next one is payload release system. The type of the payload release system depends on the shape and size of the item which is being delivered. So that in our drone we have used a basket as payload release system. The third one is accuracy of delivery. We have used a GPS and other sensor which is helpful to our drone in delivering our drone accurately, which helps to monitor and navigate and position itself accurately. And the next one is obstacle avoidance. The drone must be able to detect and avoid the obstacles during the process of delivery, prevent the accidents and damages to property. And the next one is battery life. The battery life of the drone determines how much far it can travel at a time. In our drone, the battery life of our drone is 20 to 30 minutes per single charge, and our drone can fly around 400 feet above the ground. These are all the delivery mechanism of our drone, and further will be explained by my teammate. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Sandeep. The conclusion of drone technology has been popular in construction industry due to its ability to improve safety, efficiency, accuracy on job sites. Drone can quickly, easily set accurate maps, 3D models, and provide a real-time data to project managers and other stakeholders. The implementation of drone in construction industry has resulted in cost and time saving. They enable faster decision making and improved overall efficiency. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, that is good. In fact, in some of the construction companies, they use drones not only for the surveillance, they also try to check how much of the progress of the work has been done. So from the central place, they can monitor it. And using the image recognition or the face recognition, they can also try to find out whether there is any absence of the labels or the labels has been properly given to the site, or there is no basically less of label, or also for the materials also during the whether keep the storage of the material, there is no pilferage, right? So that is basically acting as looking into the and checking that there is no people are stealing those material, because those high value materials are put into the some locations storage into the where the construction is happening. So a lot of pilferage happens there, a lot of basically misappropriation of material happens. That also can drones can also look into those areas and protect them, right? So these are some of the things your drone can also do. So very good. Your presentation is good, and thank you. It's quite appropriate, and it's really currently has been used. And I think one of the case studies also shown to you, where using the drones, how they're able to basically in a project for the road construction, how they have used the drones in a much better way, right?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
So in fact, there are still some teams who was not presented for today. So Harilakshmi ma'am, I will request all the team members who are not presented today. Tomorrow there is a session at 2 o'clock. Let them also do the presentation, because I will be waiting for the presentation, and we want to have the basically the champions among you who are basically good presentation, and also the L2 who are basically helping you for creating those presentations and the innovative ideas that you are all having. So I will be looking forward for tomorrow for basically the rest of the teams who has not presented. Now, any questions before we end today's session?
Sir, one team is pending, sir.
Yeah, we will do it tomorrow. Okay. So that's why I was checking with the team 2, but I think your team 2 is basically 1 to 2 in the last, right? So let it do the presentation tomorrow. We can start with them. So let them absolutely get prepared, and we can have with the team 2, and then we go to the other centers. Okay. So thank you, everybody, and have a nice Saturday evening.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.